Hello guys, welcome to JD Bots. In this video, we'll be creating a developer environment where we'll be storing all our cloud flows, running them, and testing them out. Well, to create cloud flows, you don't need a separate environment, but it's recommended that you create one so that once you move to production or the testing environment, then you can export your solution and then move to another environment. By default, you'll be given a default environment for every user of the organization where you can learn, test your flows, but we'll be creating a separate environment for our flow creation. So let's start. Well, any user can create an environment. It's just that what type of environment you can create is all listed under this documentation, Power Platform environment types. This table contains all the environment types which you can create. Most of them can be created by a normal user. Only some of them can only be created by admins, or some operations can only be performed by admins, or some controls can only be given by admins. Rest all normal user can also perform those operations. The best way will be to create a trial environment that has expiry of 30 days and it's limited to one per user, and that gives you full control. So if you're doing it just for some POC purpose, then yes, you can go ahead with a trial environment that gives you full control over that. But we'll be creating a developer environment for us with limited control. That's fine, but we'll be creating a developer environment. All right. Let's see if I am able to create a developer environment or not. Else, I'll go ahead and create the trial environment. All right. So let's get started. So I'll go to the settings, click on admin center. This is a similar user interface that you will see. Click on environments. As you can see, each user in the organization has given the same default environment where they can create their flows. Okay, so I'll just create a new environment, give a name. Okay, group. Well, this is new. I did not see it earlier. We'll explore that. Region. I'll be going with US. The reason being you have a lot of new features, functionalities that is only applicable to US region. There are a couple of regions that provides the same functionality, but I'll prefer the US one. And yes, I want to try new features. Okay. And let's see, create a new developer environment for development. Create developer environment for makers and developers in your organization with dev plan. Well, say this may require um, if I want to create this environment for my developers, but I'll prefer not to enable that because I'll be the only one who will be developing it. Okay, and next, currency, language, deploy sample apps and data. That is also you can do. What it will do, it will create some tables in Dataverse database with sample data that you can utilize in your flows. So let's not do it now. You can also add a unique domain, or you can also add a custom domain where you can access your environment. So let's keep it as it is and save. It may take some time for the environment to get provisioned completely. Okay, so here you'll see new environment is preparing. It can be used once ready, so that's fine. Here the status is preparing. Let's refresh and it's running. Perfect. Now, how you can change this environment? Let's go back to Power Automate, reload the page. And on top, click on environments and select your new environment. Perfect. This is a developer environment and not meant for production use. There is one environment that you can convert it to a production. I think it's the sandbox one, which you can convert the environment to a production one. All right, so let's get rid of this warning. And we successfully created our first environment. And from now onwards, we'll be creating all our cloud flows into this environment and explore everything. Okay, thanks everyone. See you in the next one.